Greetings again, Chumbas. Hello. This time, we're going to talk about combat rounds, non combat rounds, turns, and initiative. That's the subject. That's what we're going for. First, we're going to have a little bit of a caveat. I want to let you know ahead of time. Core World Book is not extremely clear on these subjects. The turns and rounds and such goes anyway. Yeah, it contradicts itself. It uses terms interchangeably and then defines them differently. Very confusing. But I'm going to give you the information of how I do it, how other refs I've known and played with, and so on have done it. But hey, if there's another way that you're doing it, that your game runs, put the note down in the comment. Let me know. Tell us all about it. Uh, we're all here to work together. We all play the same game. We all play it a little bit differently, though. Everybody makes the game their own, right? So put your methodology down in the comments so we can all pick it up, learn from each other. Appreciate that. First thing we're going to discuss is combat round. A combat round in my games, 3.2 seconds. Some points in the rule book and core book it says 3, and some of these 3.2. However, in my games, I say what you're going to do with your 3.2. Therefore, it must be 3.2. Now, this also means that there's a missing 0.4 seconds somewhere, but that's for another conversation, another time. We'll see what happens if we discuss that when. Out of combat. When you're still wanting your players to roll initiative, you still need to keep that turn order going. You still need to keep them on their edge of their seat, so to speak. But you don't necessarily need to be in the tight combat round 3.2 seconds. 10-second turns, 6 per minute. Now there is, I really thought there was a reference to this 10-second turn in the core rulebook. I was looking through it before I started the video, couldn't find it, but that's okay. 10-second turn is what I use when I want to keep the initiative going, want to keep the order, keep everybody paying attention to what's going on, but don't necessarily need it to be in the tight, small combat round, right? So that's where the 10-second turn comes in. Now, beyond that, once you're out of initiative, now you're back to standard role play. That's beyond what we're going to talk about right now in this video. But basically, that's what you got. Combat rounds, non-combat turns, and then outside of initiative, role play. Now, initiative being the next thing to discuss. Before we go into that, though, if I could, I'd like to mention shop.punkgenerator.com. That's where you can get my free Cyberpunk 2020 character sheet. Go and grab one. Now, also, I have had some t-shirts on there. They're not up right now. So if you're interested, if you're looking for those, I got the Beware of the Ninja shirt right here. A few others. Let me know in the comments. I get enough call for them, and I'll bring them back. But we'll see how that goes, right? If you want them back, you got to vote for it down in the comments. Which one? We're going to initiative. Die 10. Plus reflexes plus any mods. 90% of characters, that's how they work. The exception is the solo. The solo has a little thing called combat sense. So solos get to add their combat sense to their initiative rolls. So not only do they have the die 10, not only do they have reflexes and other mods, they also add their combat sense. That's part of why they are so fast. That's how they're solos, right? Because they're fast. Because they're very deadly. Because they go first. But digress. That's the basics of how initiative works. Now you can also hold your turn. Highest number went first, but say you're second or third, but there's something you think something else is going to happen in the round, and you want your turn to be after that happens. So you say, ref, I want to hold my turn for the moment. I'm going to wait. Now you can wait. You can say, ref, I'm going to wait until Dave goes. I'm going to go after Dave. You can say, ref, I want to wait till the end of the round. I want to wait till it looks like everybody else is gone. Then I would like to take my turn. Those are perfectly fine. What you cannot do, though, according to the core rule book, you can't wait until it is Dave's turn and then say, oh, Dave, You wait. You're going to have to wait now. I know it's your turn, but you're going to have to wait now because I want to take mine. That doesn't work. We don't do that. That would not be fair. You can, like I said, you can call out ahead of time that you want to go at a certain point. You can hold your turn. You can go right after a given person once they've taken their turn, but when they're about to take their turn or they're during their turn, you say, "Oh, by the way, ref, I want to take my turn next." That's okay. Those are good ways to do it. Now there is another option, especially good with new players, and especially good if you're at a physical table. You can do group initiative. So the ref or the players nominate one character, one player, and that person is going to roll group initiative. They roll their die 10, they add the character's reflexes, and that's it. No modifications, no combat sense, no cyberware, nothing extra. And that's when the group goes. And I like it. I like that for playing around a physical table because the ref can say, okay, we're going to do group initiative. What's the group initiative roll? Okay, when it's the group's turn, we're going to start on my left. We'll go clockwise around the table. Keeps it real simple, real easy. And again, one less thing a new player needs to learn ahead of time, figuring out how their initiative works, what modifications they might have, and so on. We just do a group and move on. That covers it. Thank you. Appreciate your watching the video yet again. Questions or comments, put them in the comments. I section, thing down there at YouTube provides. Appreciate it. See you in the next video.